Hey all, this is Thomas again. I'm back with another video. It's still September 6th Sunday for me. I just finished filming the Jumpstart video, so if you haven't seen that, feel free, please go take a look at it. I hope you guys enjoy it. We were searching for some of the major hits out of that set, being the Commanders. But today I've got, again, a product I've shown here on the channel before, and these are going to be the mystery packs from over in, from the Vault Games over in Liverpool, New York. So I was at the store for Commander League, and he announced that he had sold out of the previous set of packs he had done. So he did another set of repacks, and the hits that we're looking for today is Underground Sea and Grim Monolith. Those are two potential really nice cards. There are, you know, some other $20 cards he's tossed in there and bulk rares, you know. So I only got 6 packs today. I'm trying to keep these videos a little short and to the point. Again, let me know what you guys think about that. So let's see if we can get this Underground Sea or Grim Monolith. Either of these would be really great additions for my collection to help with Commander. And again, I will hopefully be doing overviews of my Commander decks, as long as I don't hit my camera. So, let's get started, shall we? Pack numero uno. And we have an Azorius Guildgate to start. Lovely. We have Fisher. 3 colorless, 2 red. Bury target land or creature. So for those who aren't familiar, bury means you put it into the graveyard. It's a much older term from the original set of Magic. I bet if you went together nowadays and looked it up, it would say destroy target land or creature. But you know, it's 5 removal. You know, not bad. Got Divine Arrow. I'm gonna skip over some of these ones that I know we've talked about before. And we have our first rare, and I believe it's from the Conspiracy set. I think we pulled this before. Dragon Lair Spider, 2 red and 2 green. Reach. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you put a 1/1 green insect creature token onto the battlefield. 5/6. And we've got Embrawl Gear Smasher. Sack an artifact, deal 2 damage to an opponent. It's a 3 mana 2/3. Prey upon a green, target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Boar Umbra, nice uncommon, 2 and a green. Enchantment aura, enchant creature gets +3/+3, and totem armor. So totem armor is specific to the Umbras, and if the enchant creature would be destroyed, you remove the all damage from it and destroy this aura instead. So it basically gives the cards you're enchanting with this an extra life in a sense. Chain Whip Cyclops, Scourge Devil, and Crushing Canopy. So pretty mild pack to start with, in all honesty. Let us see what else we can get here. Pack 2. Let's see. Let us see. Okay. Okay, we got to start an uncommon Kessig Forgemaster, 1 in a red. Human Shaman Werewolf. Whenever it blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, it deals 1 damage to that creature. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform Kessig Forgemaster 2/1. So this is from the Innistrad sets where they transform into creatures. Flameheart Werewolf. Whenever it blocks or becomes blocked, it deals 2 damage to that creature. And at the beginning of each upkeep, if a player casts 2 or more spells last turn, transform it back. So, not bad. If I stop dropping all my cards. Okay, next we have Dragonstalker, 4 and a white. Bird Soldier. Flying, protection from dragons, 3/3. Okay, lovely. Dune Diviner, 2 and a green. Pay 1, tap an untapped desert you control, you gain 1 life. Oh, how did I do that? Oh, well, here's our rare Stonehaven Outfitter, Core Artificer Ally. Equipped creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever an equipped creature you control dies, you draw a card. We have Furious Reprisal. Reprisal. Oh, damn it. Cut that out. Don't want you guys getting motion sick from me constantly knocking into the camera. Squire's Devotion. Shed Weakness. Siren's Call. Let's read this one. Pay a blue. All opponent's creatures that can attack must do so. Any non-wall creatures that cannot attack are killed at end of turn. Can be played only during opponent's turn before opponent's attack. Creatures summoned this turn are unaffected by the Siren's Call. Okay. We have a Reckless Racer, 2 and a red. Human Pilot First Strike. Whenever it becomes tapped, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. And we have a second rare, Smothering Abomination, 2 and 2 black, devoid. At the beginning of your upkeep, sack a creature. Whenever you sack a creature, you draw a card. Pack number 3. Let's see what we get. Okay, let's start. Architect's Will, Tribal Sorcery, blue. You put a flood counter on target land. That land is an island in addition to its other types for as long as it has a flood counter. If you control a merfolk, draw a card. Balef Woodcrasher, 4 and 2 green. Landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, it gets +4/+4 against trample on a turn. 4/4. Temple Thief from Pharos. Feldon's Cane. Colorless artifact. Tap it, reshuffle your graveyard into your library, remove the cane from the game. Huh. Okay. Molten Primordial is our rare. 5 and 2 reds. Creature avatar haste. When ETBs for each opponent gain control of up to 1 target creature that player controls until end of turn. Untap those creatures to gain haste until end of turn. Okay. We have another rare, and this one's a foil. Breaking and Entering. We saw this last time. Blue and a black sorcery. Target player puts the top 8 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard, and you can entering for 4 and a red and a black. Put a creature card from the graveyard onto the battlefield under your control against haste. We have Steady Aim from War of the Spark. Jeweled Bird, 1 artifact. You can remove Jeweled Bird from your deck before playing if not playing for ante. So any cards playing that are talking about playing for ante are banned. So this card is pretty worthless. What does it even do? You tap it, draw a card, put your contribution to the ante into your graveyard, and replace it with Jeweled Bird. Also, it lets you get around with not having to pay a really nice card for your ante. Thundering Chariot, Pharos, it's a vehicle, 4 mana, first strike, trample, haste, crew 1. Incorrigible Youths, 3 and 2 red, Vampire, 4/3, haste, madness, 2 and a red. Discard this card, discard into exile. When you do, cast it for its madness cost or put it into your graveyard. Okay. We've got pack number 4 here. We've got Negate, 1 in a blue, counter target non-creature spell. Shambling Ghoul, 1 in a black. It enters the battlefield tapped. Amit Internal, 2 and a black zombie crocodile demon. Artifact, Afflict 3. Whenever this creature becomes blocked, defending player loses 3 life. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you put a -1/-1 counter on it, and it deals combat damage to a player. Remove all -1/-1 counters from it. Interesting. Okay. Kozilek Shrieker, 2 in a black, Eldrazi Drone, devoid. Pay colorless, it gets +1/+0 and gains menace until end of turn. 3/2. Taigam Scheming, 1 in a blue. Look at the top 5 cards of your library, put any number of them into your graveyard and rest back on the top of your library in any order. Sanitarium Skeleton, black. You can return it from your grave to your hand. Kolagun Stormsinger, red. Haste, Megamorph. When it's turn face up, target creature against haste until end of turn. Wall of Wonder, 2 and 2 blue. Summon Wall until end of turn. Wall of Wonder can attack this turn. And a Boros Charm to finish it off for this pack. A white and a red. Choose one, deals 4 damage to target player. Permanents you control are indestructible, or target creature gains double strike until end of turn. Oh, actually we got one more. Lifecrafter's Bestiary, aka the Pokedex. 3 colorless artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep, you scry one. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you may pay green. If you do, you draw a card. Pretty good staple for most commander decks in green. It's just card draw. Let's flip it like this. Okay. We have to start an Abzan Beastmaster, 2 and a green. Hound Shaman. Hounds just recently got retconned to being considered dogs, creature type-wise. At the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card if you control the creature with the greatest toughness or tied for the greatest toughness. Stone Quarry. Tapped land from Ixalan. Okay. Dance with the Devils, 3 and a red. You put 2 1/1 devil creature tokens onto the battlefield. They have when this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to another creature or player. We have Vizier of the Anointed, 3 and a blue. Human Cleric. When it ETBs, you may search your library for a creature card with Eternalize or Embalm. You put the card into your graveyard and shuffle it in your library. If you activate an Eternalize or Embalm ability, you draw a card. Scrapper Champion, 3 and a red. Double strike. This when Scraper Champion enters, you get 2 energy tokens to counters. Whenever it attacks, you may pay 2 energy. If you do, you put 1/1 counter on it. We've got Fibblethip the Lost, 1 in a blue. Legendary creature Homunculus. When this card enters the battlefield, draw a card. If it enters from your library or was cast from your library, draw 2 cards instead. When it becomes the target of a spell, shuffle it back into its owner's library. Power Stone Shard, 3 artifacts. You tap it, add a colorless for each artifact you control named Power Stone Shard. Dominaria common. Cloud Reader Sphinx, Dominaria common. Jump, blue, target creature is a flying creature, it's on a turn. Oh, wow, okay. This is a hit. Elshov the Infinite. This is a... Wow, that's one of the commander cards. That's crazy. So 2 Justified colors, blue, red, white. Legendary creature Dijon Monk. Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until the end of your turn. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You can cast the top card of your library if it's a non-creature, non-land card, and you may cast it as though it had flash. This is a very powerful commander. So that's a pretty nice hit. Let's put that right up there. So, not bad so far. The only way to really get this card is by purchasing the commander deck. And I believe this is from the 2019 commander decks, so 2 years. No, so over a year out of print now. All right, let's see. Okay, we've got Ray's Dead, Abby Griffin, Spider Spawning, 4 and a green, sorcery, create a 1/2 green spider creature token with each for each creature in your graveyard, flashback 6 and a black. You can cast this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost and exile it. Crush Descent, counterspell, Sundering Growth, 2 white, green hybrid mana. Aether Snipe, 5 and a blue. When it ETBs, you can return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. You can evoke it. Forge of Heroes. You can tap to add colorless. You choose target commander that entered the battlefield this turn. You put a 1/1 loyalty counter on it if it's a creature, and a 1/1 loyalty a loyalty counter on it if it's a planeswalker. Stone Rain, 2 and a red, destroy target land. Arboreal Grazer, War Spark. Curse of Bloodletting, 3 and 2 red. Enchantment or a curse. Enchant player. If a source would deal damage to enchanted player, it deals double that damage to that player instead. I think this is the first curse I've seen. I don't even know what set that is. Anyway, so honestly, nothing super crazy. Our best hit was, again, the Elsha of the Infinite, the only way to really get this card is from buying the Commander product. So they can be a bit of a pain to get a hold of. If you didn't get a chance to buy the product, you'd have to find someone who either is looking to trade it or has extra copies or is looking to sell it. Got some interesting rares: Curse, Bestiary, Primordial, Dragon Lair Spider. We got some nice uncommons, you know. Nothing super crazy or out of the ordinary. And it's just the nature of these packs that you're not always gonna, you know, hit gold with them. But, you know, out of 6 packs, 1 mythic. You know, honestly, the rate for that's pretty good, you know. Standard booster box, you get about 4 to 5 mythics in it. So, you know, standard box has like about 30 cards in it. So you get about 1 card every 7 packs, mythic. On average. I'll have to double check those stats, but you know, you get 30 packs, you get about, I think a normal box comes with 30 packs. Yeah, I think it does. And then, well, you get about 4 to 5 on average, you know, 3 to 5 on average, mythics. Yeah, so, you know, 1 mythic out of 6 isn't bad. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know, again, it was really short. Just trying to keep these short and to the point for now. I'll probably be doing a longer video or maybe split into parts when I get around, when the Zendikar Rising stuff releases. I am going to be doing a video on a collector's box. I might also be picking up a set booster, as it is still about 2-ish weeks before release. I've got the pre-order in for the collector's booster. I probably will set a pre-order down sometime within the next week or 2 for the set booster, and I'll probably be doing videos on both of those. And hopefully we can get some nice expeditions out of those. So again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think, anything you want to see change, or any products you want to see me try to get it open for you guys. And hopefully at some point we'll start trying to do some kind of gameplay videos. Probably not Arena. I'm not the biggest fan of Arena. I just don't want to have to invest money into the digital platform when I've already invested so much into the paper platform. And I also find it a bit boring just staring at a screen, not having people to talk to while I'm playing. So hopefully at some point I'll maybe be able to get some Commander gameplay in. But that's going to have to involve me figuring out a decent setup to get that in. So, and probably at some point here, I'll be doing some deck reviews, or at least deck list videos on the decks I'm currently running myself, personally. And, who knows? Maybe I'll start trying to do, card reviews, or not card reviews, like actually discussing, cards as they're released for the sets. And speaking of sets, the current plan is that for each upcoming set, my current plan is to do some kind of box opening, whether that's a standard draft box, a set booster, or a collector's box. I am planning on doing it. Now, since those are paced out, like, 3 months at a time, you'll get one every 3 months. 1 or 2 every 3 months, and that will give me time to save up. So you'll probably get a lot more of these shorter videos in the meantime. And then once you start getting around to pre-releases, and events like that, I'll start doing videos on that. But let me know, again, what you guys are looking forward to seeing from me, what you would like to see from me, and any ways I can improve for you guys. So, once again, hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you around for next time. See you around.